What's up, my friends? Soch20x here. It's been quite a long time since I make a video in English, so I'm gonna tell you about the iPhone 5s running iOS 12 beta 1. This came out last week, and it's interesting how Apple integrate this version to the iPhone 5s, thinking that the iPhone 5s has been supported with Apple for 5 years. It's very interesting to see this device up to top of updates. We're talking about some 5 years of upgrading. So as you can see here, we got the iPhone 12 running in this device. And my first impressions, it's good. I mean, device will support iOS 12. We need to see how the integration of iOS 12 for this period of the year will be good. Is we going to think about this device? Remember, when this device came, we're talking about it was iOS 7 when this device came, and of course iOS 8, iOS 9 and iOS 10. Now when this device get iOS 12, as you can see here, the camera almost very smoothly. Camera is running well. I'm gonna go to apple.com to see how it performs. I think the performance of iOS 12 will be almost the same as iOS 11, but we need to see how Apple will integrate this version to the iPhone 5s. Remember that this is the first Apple product to be 64 bits. We're talking about that this device is capable of running 64 bits operation system like this one. Keeping in mind that it's not going to be the fastest thing in the world, but also you can do a lot of things with this device still. Surfing in social medias, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, things like that. I don't think the device will be impacted so much. For the basic stuff, I mean, like high performance demand applications, that's when you're gonna see the problem itself with the device. Talking about the basic stuff like calculator, clock, camera, phone itself, this is not going to be a problem. You can encounter a little heat problem. I encountered mine when I updated from iOS 11 to iOS 12. The device get heat a little bit, but it's slight normal to think that the device is old, and of course the CPU has to throttle a lot to work to this version. We need to see the final version, the final product in September to see how we perform. It's running very well, even in the maps working just fine. I don't think this is any problem. Remember, do not put so many apps in the background. Always close the app in the backgrounds. Always refresh your device. That means that you have to press a power button and then press. When you see power off, you continue to let go the power button, and then you continue to hold the home button to clean the RAM itself to the device. But the basic stuff, as you can see here, is very well optimized to think that this device 5 years. And it still is capable of running basic stuff, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of supporting. We're talking about device that is 5 years. The weather itself, I remember going from another to another, and there was a slight lag, and now that lag is gone. But as you can see here, it's working just fine. There's not a single problem whatsoever else, so everything is working just fine. What do you think about the iOS 12 Apple supporting? What do you think about Apple supporting the iPhone 5s in iOS 12? I got one social media if you want to look at me and you want to test me. I got a social media that you can test me and you interact with me is in my Facebook page. You can find me in Soch20x jailbreak and PC repair. If you need like support and any help, you just let me know what I can do for you guys, and I try my best to answer your questions. So now you can see that Facebook is working just fine. It's going to run smoothly in your device. Instagram also is going to work very well, so I think it's not going to have any problems. and everything is run smoothly, as you can see here. The Instagram itself, it's not demanding, but as you can see here, there was the kind of lag there, and once in a while you will have like lag and performance issues. And keep in mind that most of these apps need to update to become fully compatible to iOS 12. So these all apps here will have problems. You may encounter problems to open apps and they crashing. So keep in mind that if you want to try iOS 12, you may be if you start now in iOS beta 1, maybe just wait one beta or two betas. And as you can see here, a lag there, but it's a slight lag. It's supposed to be fixed once we got the official one. We're talking about that the support of the app itself with iOS 12 need to be launched with Apple support, and the Google and every developer itself. So we need 3 months. We need July, August and September, and this month too, to get the finished product, to see how will be the performance. But as you can see, the device has been keep with me, even the Waze app. I mean, Waze will encounter problem. I find myself with Waze a little problem. It's running kind of slow on the beginning, and your device will overheat. The way to fix your Waze is, I discovered, is you re-download the app. You will have a better chance to run your Waze. If you're planning to use the device in iOS 12, running the Uber app, I think you can use the device itself with running with Uber. Sometimes it can lag a little bit, but not too much. I mean, it's possible to use iOS 12 with Uber app. I mean, the Uber driver. I'm an Uber driver too, so I can tell you that you can run this device. I've been testing a few devices. Even the iPhone 5 is capable of running Uber app. Still this day. The only problem is you encounter a lot of lags. But as you can see here, the device itself is working very well. I think props to Apple, kudos to Apple that they decide to support this device. And I think this is it for today. I mean, the basic stuff is what we got here is the device. Remember, disable app refresh. That's the most important. And the device is beautiful. I really like this design. It's been since 2012, and I think they improvised with the iPhone CE that is working just very fine. But now I leave you, so take care, my friends. Goodbye.